Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CA Inter Group 1 accounting classes. We were discussing the chapter of departmental accounting. All the questions are done except only one question in departmental accounting. So I will do that. That's not homework. I will only do that question, but wait for it. I'll do it tomorrow. Is that fine? So can we get started with a new topic? Say something. Very good. So the name of the topic is insurance claim. I'm left with only two chapters. In only two chapters are left in your group one accounting also that way. One is insurance claim. Next one is branch accounting. We'll finish insurance claim in this visit by Monday, and we'll be doing branch accounting in the next visit. Great. So I've not used this presentation before. Made it for the first time, so there might be small hiccups. So I've not done any alpha test or beta test. I finished it and I put it to the drive and I've come. So I'll make changes after your class only. So please do excuse me if there are some animation errors. Technically there is nothing wrong. Theory, technical things are right. Yeah, flow of content me if there is any errors. The name of the topic is insurance claim. This again a special chapter, not applicable to all organizations, not applicable in every year. There's a specific criteria. Only and only if that is met, this chapter is prepared. Like a bonus issue, right issue, redemption of preference shares can happen every year. Pre and post incorporation happens only once. Similar is the case of insurance claim also. This will not happen in every organization and every time. Whenever the goods are destroyed, whenever the business gets destroyed because of fire, then you need to file a claim with the insurance company as to how much money should we receive from insurance company. How to compute how much claim to receive from insurance company is learned in this chapter. We've so far learned now whenever the goods are destroyed by fire, journal entries, insurance company account debit to purchase account, you write that. Insurance company account debit, you write no. How do you arrive at that amount of insurance company? That's what we're going to learn in this chapter. If that amount is given, you know how to account, but how to arrive at that amount? This is not proper double entry system of accounting. This is again special purpose accounting, which is done just to compute that amount. The entire objective of the chapter is computing the amount for which we need to receive the insurance claim. How much money will we receive from insurance company? We need to compute that. And this calculation is to be provided to insurance company. So that's what is the objective of the chapter. Got it? So looking at the weightage of the chapter in the past, this chapter has come for 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. November 18 to November 22. 10 marks in each attempt. I have updated till the recent attempt. From which chapter? Insurance claim. Weightage is 20 to 25% from insurance claim, investment, and hire purchase. Three chapters together it is 20 to 25. But every attempt may just insurance claim has only come for 10 marks. Got it? So that 20 to 25% is very shakeable. It might not be followed also sometimes. So don't believe that 2025, but believe this pattern of questions that has come. Shall we start? Let's get started. So there's an organization which has a godown, and what happens very unfortunately to this organization is it catches fire. It starts there and then it catches to the entire building. You get this? So I've learned how to make it more nice nowadays. Previously I used to just put one image. No, now I'll take the image, what to say, Photoshop kind of an application. Say I'll white out this entire whatever backdrop is there, and then I take now fire. I took taken separately. Fire is a different image. This fire is a different image. This building is a different image. This fire is a different image. This fire is a different image. So it takes little effort. But now over a period of time by doing presentations, I understood how can I make it much better. Now I feel like I should redo all my old presentations. I'll do it when I get time. So what has happened here? This building has caught fire. When the building catches fire, this is not the office building. This is godown. This is godown. Godown will comprise of lot of goods. Do you see here? There is lot of goods here. Okay, observe. One set of goods, what is there, is caught fire. Ali ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ. So when that goods catch fire and it gets destroyed, we are under loss. To safeguard ourselves from such material loss, what we would have done is we would have taken insurance policy. Insurance policy is taken before the risk materializes, before the goods catch fire. When I start the business only, I take insurance. If in case the fire catches and the goods get destroyed, I will not bear the loss because I have already paid the premium. I will tell the insurance company that this has happened and they will reimburse the loss to me. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? Very good. So that's how the case is. So what is our objective in this chapter? What are we trying to find? We're trying to find the value of the goods lost to compute the amount that will be paid by the insurance company to us as reimbursement to the loss that has been incurred. Got it? Have a look at this. Determining the cost of goods in go down as on date of fire. What is our objective? Don't read this. What is our objective? To identify how much goods is lost. Because only when we identify the value of the goods that is lost, we'll identify the value that insurance company should pay us. So, how much of the goods are lost by fire? Goods that are lost by fire are the goods that was there in the godown on the date of fire. The day when the catch caught, or sorry, fire got caught to the goods or the godown, how much goods were there in the godown? You will say, sir, why to do this separate chapter? Simple, trading account mates available. No, no. The answer is incorrect. In trading account or in the stock records, whatever would be there is accrual system of accounting. What system of accounting? Here we should do actual system of accounting because goods that will get destroyed by fire are the goods that is there in the godown. It doesn't matter whether you own it or you don't own it. Just to tell you, for instance, it might so happen that you have sold certain goods to customer. You have sold certain goods to, you might have written sales entry. You might have written sales, but customer has told that he is given the address and he asked you to deliver the goods to his place. And he told he'll reimburse the transportation expense also and he left. So goods are sold yesterday. Consideration is received. Will you pass the journal entry? Yeah, invoice is also generated. Just delivery is pending. You will write the journal entry for sales. Am I right? When you write the journal entry for sales, in trading account closing stock will decrease. But boss, actually the goods are still in your godown. Actually the goods are still in. So the goods are burnt by fire. When the insurance when the customer asks, can you tell no, your goods caught fire? I don't. If you wanted it, you should have taken it. Will you say, will he listen if you say that? No. You are responsible to pay him the money for the goods that is lost now. And you have the right to receive that money from insurance company. Sir, but we have sold, will we still receive insurance company's money? Yes. Insurance company will give you safety for the goods in the godown, not safety for the goods that you own. Or also, let us say an instance, some person say you placed an order. He dispatched the goods. You received the goods, you kept it in your godown, but you have not yet received invoice. Because you have not yet received invoice, you have not yet passed journal entry. And such goods which you have received, which you have not yet received invoice for, are not entered. Stays in the godown that night and then goods catch fire and then entire thing gets destroyed. Will you get insurance claim on such goods? What is there in your godown? Yes. Though you don't own it, though you have not purchased it yet, you will still receive insurance claim for the same. To stretch it a little longer, if you are consignee, if you are, and the consigner has sent goods to you on consignment, and such consignment stock is in your godown, do you get insurance claim on such stock which is there in your godown and which is getting burned? Answer is yes. Answer is you get insurance claim on such stock also. Though you don't own it, it is there in your godown. That is a necessary condition. What if you are consigner, you have sent goods to somebody, but you own it? Will you get insurance claim on that? No. Why? It is not there in the godown on the date of file. What if goods are sent on return or approval basis? Same logic. Is it there in the godown on the date of fire? Is the question. Is it? Yeah, if the answer is yes to that, you get insurance claim. If the answer is no to that, you don't get insurance claim. Very good. So the objective is to determine the cost of goods as on the date of fire. So we should prepare something like trading account, but not trading. We prepare something like, but not. We call that memorandum trading account, where what is recorded is actual movement of stock, not what to say expected movement. We don't care about ownership. We don't care about possession. We only care about possession. We don't care about ownership. We don't care about risk reward. Nothing. We record the entries in memorandum trading account when the goods actually move. When the goods actually goods sold but not dispatched, will not trade. Goods received but not purchased, we will record. Goods sent on consignment, we will record. Goods sent on return or basis, we will record. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? So we'll write it on actual basis. How to find it? How to find what is the stock as on rate of fire? We do something called memorandum trading account. Read it. What do we do? Prepare memorandum trading account from the beginning of the year, from the till the date of fire, till the date of you prepare one memorandum trading account. So this looks like trading account. This looks like, but it is not trading account. It is memorandum. What is the point when we say memorandum? Memorandum is little different from the other things. There are certain important terms that you need to know in insurance claim. Okay, these we'll discuss little later. Idi beda. Actually, that's not what we should discuss. Actually, this should come first. Insurance claims two types. One is loss of stock, one is loss of profit. Then we should discuss loss of stock. Now we should come. I told you, no animation. I have to change the slides order a little. I'll do that next time. By the time we revise entire syllabus, the last day of our batch, by then I'll finish it. Now listen. Trading account and memorandum trading account. What is the difference? Shall we discuss? Trading account objective is to determine gross profit. Why do we prepare trading account? Memorandum trading account objective is not to find gross profit. Objective is to find the stock as on date of fire. What is the objective of memorandum trading account? Date of fire. Next, period for which trading account is prepared is for entire accounting year, entire financial year. However, our memorandum trading account is prepared from the beginning of the accounting period till the date of fire. It can be 15 days, it can be 3 months, it can be 9 months, it can be 11 months also, till the date of fire. That's how we prepare memorandum trading account. Then entries. Entries are written in trading account on what basis? Accrual basis. We use what to say substance over form in mind. We don't just go by possession to write entries. Substance over form, correct or not? Practicality is what we should do. Prudently we should record, correct or not? So we should give importance to the reality more than the legality. We don't go by legality, we go by reality. Customer came, I gave him goods, I collected money, I told sir invoice today I will not do, sir, we've kept all the computer everything for puja, I will give it to you tomorrow. Yes. So now what has happened? Legally the goods are not transferred, money is received, goods possession is transferred, risk and reward is also transferred, only ownership is not transferred. So actually it is sale, actually it is sale. Do you agree with me? So we go by what to say reality and not legality. Where? Trading account. Whereas in memorandum trading account, invoice is given, invoice is given, consideration is received, customer has accepted, goods is packed, not yet dispatched in the godown. You will not record it as sales. Why? In reality, the goods have not gone outside. What we care here is what is the actual movement. If it has moved, sale. If it has not moved, not a sale. That's with our memorandum trading account. We do it in actual basis only. Got what I'm trying to tell? Next, closing stock. In trading account, closing stock is based on ownership. Your closing stock is based on possession. Based on, do you get the difference between trading account and memorandum trading account now? Come on, fadafat. Let us see example of a memorandum trading account. Actually speaking, this memorandum trading account should come above. These terms used in computing should become below. We'll do that. Memorandum trading account looks like trading account. Debit side, credit side, particulars amount, particulars amount. Got it? So previously I used to draw blue color table. Now I like this gray color box. Yeah. First, we'll write opening stock. We'll write what? Where do we get opening stock from? Last year's financial statements will be closed. From last year we take closing stock. That becomes opening stock. Then we would have to write purchases. What is it that we should write? Purchases. When we write opening stock, there is certain important adjustment that we need to know. Shall I? Okay. The adjustment is we need to check whether they have applied accounting standard 5 in writing the inventory at cost or NRV, whichever is less. We should check. Huh? Okay, what did I tell? Sorry. AS to para 5 should be checked if they have applied. If they have applied cost or NRV, whichever is less, then you check if they've taken cost, then it is okay. If they've taken NRV, you should adjust it back to cost. You adjust it back to sir. Why? Because we are not trying to find the gross profit here. We're trying to find the value of inventory. When you say value of inventory, we mean cost. For example, you have stock worth rupees 100. Your stock worth rupees in the market, the selling price of the stock is 80. The market, the selling price of the stock is, so market price or selling price is the expected net realizable value. Very close estimate. Am I right? I'll take it as NRV. Then I'll say cost is 100, net realizable value expected is 80, whichever is less is 80. So we'll write inventory at 80 and 20 rupees would have gone to P&L. Am I right? Why do we write it at 20? Why do we write 20 to P&L? If you sell that stock, you make 20 loss, but you have not yet sold. If you sell that stock, you'll make 20 loss, but you've not yet sold. But conservatism tells us that we need to record the expenses and losses, need not be at the time of actual happening, but we can prepone it to the time when we expect it to happen. Yeah, expected expenses and losses should be provided for conservatism. Am I right? So even though your goods worth rupees 100, whose market price has gone down to 80, but you have not yet sold, still you will record 20 rupees as loss by conservatism. Am I right? But the logic for insurance is if those goods what you purchase at 100 gets destroyed by fire, it doesn't matter what is the market price of those goods right now. Insurance company will still accept claim of 100. Insurance company will still accept claim of market price of the goods is not considered because insurance claim is taken on the goods original cost. So insurance premium is paid as a percentage of original cost. So you will get insurance claim also on the basis of original cost. So we have no reason to record the inventory at NRV. We will not apply AS2 here. Will not apply AS2 here. You will like, sir, but sir told AS2 is applicable for every entity. Yes, that is in determination of profit. Here, our objective is not to determine profit. Our objective is to find the closing stock at cost. If you have to find closing stock at cost, opening stock should be at cost. If you start with opening stock at NRV, you won't get closing stock at cost. Do you agree with me? So we don't follow accounting standard 2 in this chapter. We don't follow accounting standard 2 in this chapter. We should not follow accounting standard 2 in this chapter. Why? Again, let me tell you, the objective is not to determine the profit. Objective is to determine the value of inventory so that we can claim insurance from the insurance company. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? Okay, this is special purpose accounting, not general purpose accounting. Next, let's go back to the next slide. After opening stock, what will you write in this? Purchases. When you write purchases, you write purchases from the beginning of the year till the date of fire. How do we get to know how much is purchases? Sir, look into books of accounts. The go down mein stock got burnt. No, same place mein books are also there. What do you do? Funny question. Okay, your go down and then office is getting what to say is caught fire. You can save stock. Okay, will you save stock or will you save books of? Huh? You save stock or books of accounts? How many of you save stock? How many of you save books of accounts? I'll tell you, you should save books of accounts. Why? If you save stock, you don't know what is the value of the stocks that you saved also. You saved stock, but you don't even know the value of the stocks that you saved. Why? It is cost plus expenses incurred till the time you brought to go down. All that records are there in books of accounts. Secondly, if you save books of accounts, you will note the value of the stock that got burnt also. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? So this is accountant's classic. If something is caught fire, what should you save first? Books of accounts. Because later, at least if someone asks, you loss, you don't even know how much loss if you save only stock. If you save books, you can tell one number. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? But actually, the practical answer is what will you save? I'll save both. You people are like, what will you save? Stocks, books I'll put. You save both. Save, save yourself. Save yourself mainly. Okay. Now get back. Purchases we need to identify. See, nowadays may you have backup of it in the cloud and everything. But what if you don't have a cloud backup? You have backup in the server. Server is also there in the office only. Then you can't tell. But nowadays it's affordable. Cloud. Nowadays cloud backup is affordable. People can take. If you go 8-9 years ago, it was not affordable. It was not affordable. I'll tell you. Even chartered accountant firms, no, only big chartered accountant firms had cloud backup. When I started my articleship, I still remember few of like when I first got to know that what to say, all these big four companies and then few companies have backup in AWS server, Amazon server, sorry, AWS is Amazon, Google server, and our Apple server and all. We were surprised. Oh my God, such expensive. How do they maintain? They used to have premium clients. They used to afford. In our office, when I joined, where I did articleship, we didn't even have server. There were like 5 systems. We were using hard disk of each of the systems. Everything was connected through LAN. Some systems, some data is to be saved in one system, some data in another system, some data in another system. So all the systems were connected by LAN. So we used to copy paste the data that way. Towards the final year of articleship, we set up server, and our server was set up in the office. So we had server in the office. If in case our office would have caught fire, server also gone. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? So when we set up our office in practice, so first thing that we did is we bought server. We would say we bought, say cloud space on Google. So now our office runs on cloud space on Google. Ours is almost minimal paperwork. We have some files of clients which we got very later, the firm that we acquired. Otherwise, our office is almost paperless. The place where we practice. All the data is on cloud. Huh? Is it? All the data is on cloud. So even during the COVID, when our article assistants like suddenly they went back home and they didn't come back, they all decided to work from home. We didn't have any difficulty. Why? Throughout we're using data from the office only, from the server only. The only point was a server laptop or server whatever is there. That one licensed system should be on in the office. And the second is some people didn't have laptop. Only few had laptop. Office mein we had limited laptops. We had some PCs. So COVID may we learned. So we replaced almost all the PCs in the office also with laptops. Office may we have PCs, but laptops are more in number than PCs. So the portability is there. So a lot of people learned a lot of things during COVID. So now though this is not possible. Now if this has to happen, you should put fire not to the go down, but the fire should happen at the place where the server is there. But still, even if the server is alive, accounts data just has accrual information. Stock records will not be there in that. So you would have to get a different set of data, and still this has to be prepared. Okay, come on. So purchases needs to be recorded from the beginning date till the date of fire. You will get this from cash records. Cash records may would have paid cash now for cash purchases, and then in the creditors account would have written a credit purchase. Those both places they will take it together and then write purchases. Okay, something. And there's an important point that you need to note with regard to purchases. If there are any purchases made and recorded, but the goods are not received, then it should not be recorded as purchases. And if the goods are purchased and received, check if it is recorded. Sometimes the goods will be purchased and goods will be received, but it is not recorded because invoice is not received. In such case, should we record it? Answer is yes, we would have to record the same. So check if goods purchased and received are recorded. If it is not recorded, then you record. So like sir, so nonsense, sir. Isn't this obvious? It is obvious, but in the question there will come some adjustments. Wherein they'll tell the goods were purchased and received, but however not recorded. You will be like, sir, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? हो सकता है. They've told it's not recorded, so you should add. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? They would have told purchases 10 lakh, and later in adjustment they'll give out of the purchases mentioned about 10 lakh doesn't include goods worth rupees 1 lakh rupees purchased and received. They'll tell. Then what you do? You'd have to add. Then the next thing, if assets purchased, if they purchased some asset, furniture, plant and machinery, land, by mistake they've recorded it in purchases, then we should adjust this. Sir, this is rectification of errors, principal error. Yeah, they will do it here also. Yeah, so they will tell purchases 10 lakh, and later in the adjustment they'll tell furniture purchased for rupees 50,000 was wrongly including purchases. Will you get insurance claim on that? Different insurance claim. Loss of stock insurance policy, it's not covered. So we should eliminate the same. We should eliminate the same. Are you getting it? So if assets purchased are wrongly included in purchases, then eliminate, deduct it from purchases. Understood this? Then last one. Check if goods withdrawn for private use, goods issued as free sample, goods sent on return or approval, consignment, has it been recorded? If they have sent but not recorded, you should record it and then compute the stock as on date of. It should be deducted from purchases. Understood these three adjustments? Very good. Come on, let's go back. After opening stock and purchases, next we'll write direct expenses. We need to write all the direct expenses incurred from the beginning of the accounting period till the date of. This will be available to us from our cash records, and if there is anything outstanding from our balance sheet. So that is the place from where we'll identify this item. Direct expenses. We'll write this direct expense. After direct expense or indirect expense, remember certain things. Only we should write revenue expenditure. If there is any capital expenditure included by mistake, eliminate the same. Very good. Like for example, wages includes wages incurred for construction of building, or wages includes wages incurred for erection of machinery. That is capital expense. It should not be included in wages that will come in trading code. So eliminate the same. Very good. So deduct it from expenses. Then check if any direct expense incurred is not recorded. They would have incurred some expenses. For example, there is wages outstanding 4,000 which is not recorded in trading account. What do we do? Record. What do you do? Record. Once we record all of this, no, we get the correct expenses. After that, we should write sales. Sales will again be written from the beginning of the year till the date of fire. And when we write sales, we need to be getting the sales numbers from cash records, that is for cash receipt for cash sales, and debtors account for credit sales made during the year. There are certain adjustments that you need to be cautious when you do adjustment to sales. Number one, it should be done on what? Actual basis. If there are any goods sold but not sent to them, what do we do? Don't treat it as sales. Don't treat it as sales. Include in our inventory. So we should deduct from sales. However, certain goods are issued but not recorded as sales because customer has not given approval. It should be treated as sales. We should eliminate it from our stock record. So we should write it as sales. Are you getting this? Observe this. Read it. Check if goods sold and but not dispatched are recorded. If they've recorded, good. Sorry, if they've recorded, not good. If they've recorded, what do we do? Deduct it from sales because those goods are in your go down. No, it should form part of your closing stock. You get insurance claim on that. How about check goods are sent on return or approval basis? It is recorded as sales. What do we do? Usually we reverse. No, here we don't have to reverse. Goods are sent on return or approval basis. They've recorded it as sales, but it actually not sales. Should we eliminate that sales? No. Usually we used to reverse that sales and include it in inventory. Why? We are trying to find profit correctly. Here we are trying to find closing stock correctly. So we will not include it in inventory. We will not reverse the sale entry. Did you understand this? This is exactly opposite of what we learned now. Because our objective here is exactly opposite of what we did then. Here we are not trying to find profit. Tonight in your dreams, only one statement should come. We are not trying to find profit. We are not trying to find profit. We are not trying to find. We are trying to find the value of the inventory in the go down, not inventory that we own. So this should not be included in sales. If they've included in sales, this should not be included in sales according to accounting. Over here, this should be included in sales. It should not be included in closing stock. We do nothing. We do nothing. Or what do we do? We deduct from sales and record it in credit side of memorandum trading account at cost price. Because if it is at selling price in sales, we might compute GP on the same. So what do we do? We deduct from sales, but write it at cost price in the credit side. Got it? Or if you write it at sales and then GP percentage is same and then you remove GP, then again no problem. Basically, we should not do anything for this. We should not do. Okay, next one. Check if goods are sent on consignment. Then what do we do? It is not there with us. Should we include it back in our closing stock? No, it should not be included in closing stock. It should be deducted from purchases at cost. That's it. Or it should be recorded in the credit side of memorandum trading account at cost price. But what would we prefer? Deducting from purchase at cost. So this is the adjustment that we could do with regard to sales. After opening stock, purchases, direct expenses, and sales are written. Then we compute gross profit as a percentage of sales. See, sales percentage, sorry, GP percentage need not be the same as previous year. They might say current year there is an upward trend of 1% over previous year's GP. So then we'll take previous year's GP percentage, add 1% to it, we'll arrive at current year GP percentage. This GP percentage should be applied on this sales. When we apply that, we'll get our GP. Then we'll find our closing stock as balancing figure. GP we should be little careful. Check if all the goods are sold at same profit. What if there are two varieties of goods? Some goods are sold at some amount of profit. Some set of goods are sold at some other amount of profit. Normal, abnormal. Then split our trading account में amount column into two. Normal, abnormal. For abnormal, they will only tell selling price. They will only tell cost price. They will give us information to find profit. If you eliminate abnormal sales and abnormal stock from normal stock, then you will have balancing figure in normal stock as GP. So we've done something like this in the past where we never did. Consignment we used to do little. So we'll do this here. Trading account with two columns, normal and third side. So segregate memorandum trading account into categories. Then once this is done, we will find closing stock as balancing figure. We will find closing stock as this is the value of the stock as on date of fire. Now tell me, what will be our insurance claim? Will it be the same amount of stock what is there on the date of fire? The answer is no. The answer is now we'll introduce the concept of insurance. Now we'll introduce the concept of insurance. As I introduce the concept of insurance, now is the time you learn some terms about insurance. Shall I teach you some important terms about insurance? Okay, concentrate. First one, it is called premium. What is the first one? Premium is the amount. Okay, there are two parties. One is insured, second one is insurer. One is insured, second one is insured is a person who's transferring the risk. Insurer is insurance company who's taking the risk. You have stock. You are the interested party. You are insured. R-E-D. You are insured. Insurance company is insurer. What you do is you pay premium to insurance company. You have the risk of goods being lost by fire. Now that risk of goods being lost by fire is transferred to insurance company. So insured will pay insurance premium to insurance company to transfer the risk of loss. Very good. Then policy amount. What is the next one? Policy amount is a safety. Now, for example, I pay 1,000 rupees premium every month to safeguard the insurance on the stock of rupees 1 lakh. 1 lakh rupees worth of stock, if it gets destroyed, insurance company will give me 1 lakh. For that, I need to pay only 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees, what I pay to insurance company is premium. 1 lakh rupees, what the insurance company has to pay me if the goods get destroyed is policy amount. Policy amount is the maximum insurance claim on risk materialization. If the goods get destroyed by fire, risk will get materialized. Insurance company has to give us money. How much? 1 lakh. Next, we have insurable amount. What is it? Insurable amount is amount to the extent which I should take insurance. Amount to the extent which I should take. Now tell me, what extent should I take insurance? To the extent goods are there in Godown. To the extent goods are there in, let's say Godown mein 1,20,000 worth of stock is there. How much is the sum assured, or how much is the policy amount for which I should take insurance? 1,20,000. 1 lakh. Can I take 1 lakh rupees pay insurance? Yes. Premium will be less. If you pay insurance only for 1 lakh, premium will be less. But this is called as under insurance. What is this called as? Policy is for 1 lakh. Insurable amount or the value of the stock is 1,20,000. Value of the stock is 1,20,000. Insured amount is, policy amount is 1 lakh. Did you understand? Second one is called over insurance, where we have taken policy for 1,50,000 worth of stock because our godown capacity is 1,50,000 and I'm expecting to fill the godown very soon. But right now I have only 1,20,000 worth stock. So when my godown has 1,20,000 worth stock, that is insurable amount, I've taken policy for 1,50,000. Then it is over insurance. What is it? My insurance premium is paid for a sum more than the value of the asset that is there. Got this? Very good. Then what we call is as average clause. What we call the last term? Average clause. If you understand the basics of insurance. So average clause is like this. Let us say my godown mein stock is 1,20,000. What is the stock in my godown? 1,20,000. I've taken insurance. I should take policy for how much? 1,20,000. But I've taken insurance only for 1 lakh. I've taken insurance only for. Understood this? What is the value of the inventory in my godown? 1,20,000. 1,20,000. What is the extent to which I've taken insurance? 1 lakh. What is this called as? Under insurance. What is this called as? Everyone understood this? Now listen to me carefully. When I've done this case, and let's say the stock lost by fire is 90,000. How much of the stock is lost by fire? 90,000. So think and tell me how much is the insurance claim? 90. Why? We've taken insurance for 1 lakh. I'll get claim of 90. When you say you got claim of 90, sorry, when you say your stock destroyed is 90, in your godown, how much stock was there? 1,20,000. 90,000 is destroyed. 30,000 is saved. 30,000 is saved. You are telling the insurance company that I took insurance for 1,20,000, no? Sorry, I took insurance for 1 lakh, no? That 1 lakh rupees for which insurance I took, in that only 90,000 got destroyed. What 30,000 is remaining is uninsured stock. Insurance company will say, no. That 1 lakh you took insurance, no. That 1 lakh worth of goods mein 30,000 has got saved. LP insurance claim only on 70,000. Now there is fight. You say 90, insurance company will say 70. Who will win? Average clause. Ningo beda, nango beda. Let us meet in the middle. What is it like? You have 1,20,000 worth stock. You have taken insurance for 1 lakh. How much is 1 lakh divided by 1,20,000? You should have taken policy for 1,20,000, no? But you taken only 1 lakh. It's like 120 marks test. You got 100 marks. 120 marks test me how much? 100 means how much percentage? 83 point. You've taken insurance for 83.33% of stock. Got this? I will give insurance claim also for 83.33% of loss. How much is the loss? 90 into 83.33%. 70? 75. 75,000 insurance company will give claim. Not more than that. Not 1 rupee more than that. So for every unit they say you've taken insurance for 83%. So 83% of the insured stock is damaged. Sorry, out of the loss I'll give you 83% stock ka insurance. Because 17% you have not taken insurance. I think every unit में 17% of the stock you have not insured. Is this fair? Did you understand this? This is what we call as average clause. When is average clause evoked? When there is under insurance. What do you mean by under insurance? Stock in the godown is more, policy is taken for a lesser sum. Policy amount is much lesser than the value of the inventory in the godown. Got it? That's it. By this you understood average clause. Read this. In the event of risk materialization means goods catching fire. For underinsured contract, insured will not accept entire claim. Yes. You want me to repeat? Stock in the godown is 1,20,000. We should take policy for 1,20,000. We've taken policy only for 1 lakh. Taken policy only for 1 lakh. Let us say 1 lakh worth goods got destroyed. 90 is little confusing. Let's take even simpler example. 1 lakh worth goods got destroyed. When 1 lakh worth goods get destroyed, you're asking, I took 1 lakh policy. No, 1 lakh goods destroyed. Give me money. So when you ask 1 lakh from insurance company, you are saying whatever goods on which I took policy got destroyed. What didn't get destroyed is not covered with insurance policy. Is that possible? Insurance company will say, no, it's not like that. Whatever goods you got insured, no, that is remaining. Whatever you have not got insured, that got burned by fire. So not insured goods got burned by fire, I will not pay. Goods which were insured and got burned by fire, 80,000. I'll pay only 80,000 ka claim. So both of them are fighting. Then we'll say, come in the middle, average out. So you should have taken policy for 1,20,000. You taken policy for 1 lakh. 1 lakh out of 1,20,000 is how much percentage? 83.33%. So you've taken insurance for 83.33% of the stock. You will get claim also on 83.33% of loss. You've taken insurance for 83% of stock. So your loss is 1 lakh. In that 83,333 is my loss. I will pay. Remaining money you should. They will leave it to company only. Understood now? So we'll apply this average clause only and only when only and only when there is under insurance. Are you getting this? Yeah, read that. Insured will not accept. Actually, insurer will not accept entire claim. Insured will accept claim proportionate to coverage of insurance in consideration with insurable. That is insurer. That is insurer. I will correct it. Got this. Yeah, at 2 o'clock in the night, guys. Sometime around that. Come to the next one. Firefighting expenses. What is firefighting expenses? This is interesting. The go down and the office caught fire. Go down and the office caught fire. What did you instantly? You immediately called your water tanker uncle. And you're like, uncle, immediately you get water tanker. Then I told, okay, ಇವತ್ತು ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ತರ್ತೀನಿ 50 rupees extra ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Hey, not to drink. Your fire is there. Come put water. I'll give you 100 rupees extra. And then that water tanker uncle will come. And then that water can person is there. You'll call him also. You get your tanker also. And you'll ask neighbor to open their overhead tank, and then from there also you're spilling water. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? And you call this fire station also. They'll ring that bell and come in a red color vehicle. They'll also put what? They'll also charge money. They'll also charge money, not free. So when you pay money to that firefighters, pay money to that firefighting, all of this you do. When you do all of this, for that you will incur some cost, no? Yes or no? Who should bear this? Insurance company should pay you not just for the goods lost, they should also pay for firefighting expenses. Why? When the building caught fire, you will be like, okay, fine, let it catch fire. Insurance company is there. So if you do that, you know what will happen? Now the loss of stock is 80,000. If you don't try to stop fire, it would have become 1,50,000. Then insurance company has to pay more loss to you, know. Correct or not? So you're reducing the pain for insurance company by paying this expense. Least they can do is at least bear this expense. Least they can do is at least bear this expense. Correct or not? So they will bear that expense. They will bear that expense to you. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? Yes. This is what we call as fire fighting expenses. Expenses incurred to fight against the fire and reduce the amount of loss. This will be paid over and above the loss amount. Loss of stock plus firefighting expenses will be paid by insurance company to us. What will insurance company pay us? Loss of stock. Over and above that they pay firefighting expenses. Are you getting it? Next, claim amount. Claim amount is the amount that insurance company will ultimately pay us. Claim amount is the ultimate amount that insurance company will pay us. What is firefighting expense? Expense incurred by insured to save asset. That is actually insurer. To save asset under insurance from getting destroyed. This has to be compensated by insurer. Correct. Oh, correct. Expense incurred by insured. Okay. Sorry guys. 11 ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, ಈಗ 11 ಗಂಟೆ. Now 11 o'clock. Okay. Then claim amount. What is claim amount? Amount paid by insurer to insured on risk materialization. Do you get this? That's it. So these are the terms that you should know. Now listen. I explained to you, no, 1 lakh 20 is the value of the inventory in the go down. You've taken policy for 1 lakh. So 83.33% insurance taken. So claim will be given for 1 lakh into 83.33. We did that. How to compute it? We understood the stock as on date of fire. How to compute the amount of claim? We do something like this. We write, we should check whether it is under insurance or over insurance. We should check whether it is under insurance or over insurance is where policy amount is more than the stock as on date of fire. Under insurance is where policy amount or sum assured is lesser than the stock as on date of fire. First we'll see under insurance. Shall we? If it is under insurance, we should apply average clause. We should apply. How do we apply average clause? Very simple. Claim amount is equal to loss of stock multiplied by sum assured divided by insurable amount. So should we mug this formula? Yes. No, sir. Sir, you never made us mug any formula. You are right. I will not let you mug that formula. It is very simple. We will write like this. Insurable amount. Amount to the extent which we should have taken policy. 1 lakh 20. Correct or not? Sum assured 1 lakh is the amount to the extent which you've taken policy. And from insurable amount, we identify loss of stock. What is the actual loss of stock? Insurable amount is the stock as on date of fire. No, there can be loss of stock can be insurable amount, but loss of stock need not be insurable amount. Loss of stock can be insurable amount, need not be insurable amount. Why? Some amount of goods are salvaged. Sir, salvaged means those goods are half burned. Correct or not? Those half burned goods we sold it at a price. We recovered some money. Do you agree with me? For example, you have one poultry, it caught fire. Some things are half burnt. You put butter on it and then you sell butter chicken. Example, I don't know that. I know that's not how it's made. I know. First they should put butter, then they should fry. Not fry and then put butter. Correct, alva? Ram gotilva. Huh? Vegetarian koli matra tinoda. Okay, done. So if there is salvage, we deduct salvage from insurable amount. Once we deduct salvage from insurable amount, we get loss of stock. We should have taken policy for insurable amount. You've taken policy for this amount. Ishtike ishtadre ishtike estu. Now you tell me what will be the formula. Ishtike ishtadre ishtike estu. How do you find claim? Loss of stock multiplied by sum assured divided by loss of stock multiplied by sum assured divided by insurable amount. Get this? Some cases, if the salvage is zero, insurable amount will itself be loss of stock. Insurable amount will itself be, what is insurable amount? Stock as on date of fire. How do you find stock as on date of fire? Memorandum trading account. So we should do trading account and put this formula. That's it. And then finally we should add firefighting expense. Understand, sir? Understood? So come on, let us write here. So we would have to find amount. What do we do? Loss of stock multiplied by sum assured divided by insurable amount will give us claim amount. What does it give? Claim amount. Observe this. What is insurable amount? Stock as on date of fire. Entire stock as on the date of fire can get burnt, but entire stock as on the date of fire need not get burnt. What if you incur firefighting expenses but salvage is zero? Insurable amount is only loss of stock. Insurance company will still pay. They are kind enough. They believe that you put in efforts. Yeah, like you got the water tanker and then you filled it to your house tanker. However, the building is catching fire. They'll get money. At least the tanker will be filled. Next 1 month, water shortage will not be there. Why did you call now only? Simple. I can claim the bill from insurance company, no firefighting expenses. Yeah, this that one meme which became famous. You remember? There'll be fire in the building. It's actually school, and one girl will be like this small girl. That's a real photograph. That girl put the entire school on fire. That girl actually, this is a real incident. She put the entire school on fire, and actually teaching staff also died. Some of them in that fire incident because she's a small school kid. For some reason, she was scolded for something at school, and that happened. And then she turned like this, and she was smiling, and someone clicked a picture from there. Her smile like this, and then the building. Yeah. So okay, please, I am telling it for your good only when you don't do compiler. So Don't take any inspiration from anyone. Okay. Petrol also full tank. Then 1,200 rupees full tank ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದೆ. So you might put small fire, but ಎಲ್ಲ burn ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬೇಡ please. Don't do that. I know. ನೀವು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರು. I know you like me. Or I know you hate me, but not hate me to the extent to which you feel like you want to burn me. Come on. Let us go ahead. So if in case it is over insurance, hey, let's say, listen, you take an insurance policy for 1 lakh 20. How much insurance policy? Stock destroyed is 1 lakh. Will insurance company give you 1 lakh 20? No, no, no. They'll give you money only to the extent of loss. So if in case it is over insured, don't do this average class. It will become more. Don't do this much, that much. Oh, we get more. Nice. No. Here you get claim amount will be equal to loss of stock. How much our loss has happened, so much only will be the claim accepted. Got this? So the claim amount cannot exceed actual loss. By this, we are royally done with loss of stock. Next, we need to discuss the second part, loss of profit. That we'll do separately. So there are two parts of the chapter. One is loss of stock. Second one is loss of profit. Loss of profit. Actually, it is loss of profit. Very interesting topic. You would have never read something like that in your life, and you will never read. Profit to kaldogide. Loss. You have lost profit. Adukku insurance ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Hey, you can take insurance on variety things. There was one Australian cricketer. I don't know. He had taken insurance on Miss Mustache. Yes. Yeah. Ronaldo had taken insurance on his knee. And Sachin Tendulkar had taken insurance on his tennis elbow. Once he had tennis elbow when he had about 92 centuries or something. When multiple times he underwent surgery. In about 3 years span, he played about only 10, 12 matches. That's it. He missed Test cricket though completely. Then he almost thought that he will retire. The problem was if he retires, he'll not just lose the cricket playing money. All the endorsements, active endorsements were there. They will also be lost, or his brand value will come down. So when he got the tennis elbow surgery done, and he went on to play cricket again, he got it insured, saying that if he gets insured and he stops playing cricket because of this injury, money that he would be earning if he plays cricket, he should still receive, even if he doesn't play. But there he has to pay a certain amount of premium. People take such insurance. People take such insurance. There's that one famous lady, Madonna, I guess. There's that statue like this. She'll be like this. Gown will be flying for the. So she had taken insurance on her measurement, saying that she should not lose shape, because if she loses shape, she was a model. If she puts on weight, if she becomes 2 3 centimeters, what to say, more fat or something, then she will not be accepted as a model. For that, she will have revenue loss. She has to recover that. Yeah, people take insurance on. Insurance is a very wide topic. You can take insurance on variety of items. What happened? Huh? They're discussing something. Dappa insurance. Okay, shall we write this much? Hey, we will listen. Stop talking. We will finish doing problems on loss of stock and then start with understanding of loss of profit. So today is what day? Thursday. Thursday, entire day, Friday, tomorrow, maybe little part of Saturday might also go in. Today, tomorrow, the pakka. Entire day will go in loss of stock. Loss of stock. Only after that, Friday. Saturday, we'll start with loss of profit. Sunday, Monday, madam. Insurance incomplete record is still incomplete now. Sir, ಅದೊಂದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್, ನೀಲ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಸರ್ ಅರ್ಧ ಅವರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಅದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನೀವು ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್, ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್. ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್. Insurance claim. Chapter 10. Like Sachin's insurance. You can also take insurance. Like we can start one insurance policy. Exam insurance. Yeah. You should see, you should pay usually 2,000 rupees exam fee. No. You pay us 3,500 rupees. 3,000 rupees exam fee. We will pay your exam fees of 2,000 rupees. Till the time you pass the exam. Nice, no? Nice idea. No? You pay 3,000 rupees to us, we will pay your exam fees till the time you clear the exam. You clear in one attempt, you would have paid 2000 in ICI, it would have been over, but you paid 3000 to us. Safety of risk, no? You covered it. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ risk materialization ಅಂತ you can materialize that risk, no, it is not a happening. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅದೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. How did Jeff Bezos' wife became so rich? Did you write chapter and insurance claim? Now write two parts. Insurance claim, two parts. Loss of stock, loss of profit. Loss of stock, loss of profit. See here. Do you see someone here? This is for the next presentation. You know what is unique about this? No. Guess what is so unique about this image? Huh? It doesn't have this? That is again tricky. You know what? This is an AI generated image. Bing. I generated this image. I told image of chef. Then it showed so many images of chefs. I told image of chef of Indian origin. Then it showed so many Indian origin. Like image of chef of Indian origin looks modern. Like that. See, Chandra. So I changed the description and then I tried image of chef of Indian nature holding butter chicken. If you would have typed, you would have got butter chicken. So AI generated image. So that fire, that go down, everything like that one. So now I tried go down with goods catching fire. I tried. Yeah, I told sorry, I can't generate that. Anything which is harsh, harmful, it doesn't generate. There is restriction put in Indian server. So you can't generate like that. Yeah. I searched certain things like okay, certain person's name, and then I typed okay, holding chicken in hand. They told okay, no, that person might feel bad. I sorry, I can't do that. Yeah, it told that. Did you write loss of stock, loss of profit? Then you write loss of stock. What is your objective? So can AI replace teaching? No, AI is a very good aid for teaching. You can do a lot of things using AI to teach. So next onwards, I want to create a lot of other tools using AI. You should learn all these tools. So many things to do. See here, your brother only. Someone is asking one doubt. Sir, is there a divorce insurance also? I don't know. Modern problems require modern solutions. Modern solutions will create ultra modern problems. Yeah. Hey, this is the reason why there is divorce. For anything happens, you tell woman. Uh-huh. These guys are cracking really dark jokes. Don't send me. Huh? Don't send me. Okay, sir. Okay. Are you guys done? I'll tell one. So this is a good one. It goes like this. So there'll be a son. Son will be put to school. Son will be in nursery school, nursery or like primary, like kindergarten types. So the father will be at home. Mother will be out. The son comes running home, and then son says, "Where is mama?" Father says, "Why do you want mama?" Then the son says, "No, I want little help. And then dad says, I can help. Tell me what is it. The son says, I don't know what do you mean by certain words. I want help in meanings. Then the dad says, I can tell. Even Papa is good at English. Tell me. And the son says, Papa, what do you mean by gay? Now, father is thinking, now how do I explain? The son is asking this. Kindergarten. So the father says, gay means happy. There's actually the literal meaning of the word gay is joy, happy. So the father says to the son, gay means happy. So the son asks the father, Papa, are you gay? So the father replies, no, beta, I'm married. This was a dark joke back. Oh. When I first someone told this joke to me, I did not understand. I was wondering what is joke. No, where? Then I searched. Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Done till here. Now I get called uncle. You have no clue. Oh my god. Apartment में ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು good morning uncle, how are you? I felt bad. Then he told uncle, where is auntie? I'm like, fine, now happy. Now I am happy. So I came back to home and then told, okay, that small boy said, no, he called you auntie. He asked, where is auntie? Then my wife will deal with him next time. Next time his ball comes or he leaves his cycle and they play cricket in the corridor. Yeah, or if they park their scooter in front, then we'll take care. ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ ಪಂಚರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಒಂದು ಪಾಪ ಏನಕ್ಕೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ಪಂಚರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. I used to go play cricket with them. They used to call bro, bro, bro. It was all fine. One day that boy's father came. That kid's father also came to play. So they started talking. So that man should be quiet now. He told his son, okay, call him, sir, call him uncle. What are you talking? How do you call him bro? He told like respect. You know that Dodappa, no? Like that Dodappa is cost accountant, uncle is chartered accountant. I'm like, why do you tell all that to him? I would have convinced him. Second PUC exam I failed. Now I should write supplementary. Holiday I'm at home and I'm come to auntie's house. I'm playing cricket. I would have convinced. I would have convinced. Oh, yeah. Okay, done. Can't see. Power is not there. So the firefighting expenses will contradict principle of indemnity, right? So under what concept of heading does this expense get justified? This is very simple reimbursement cost. It should be incurred by the insurance company to reduce or minimize their loss or mitigate their loss. We are paying it on behalf of insurance company. So we'll get it reimbursed from insurance company. See, we don't want fire to happen. If in case fire happens, it is an unexpected event. Any loss occurring from fire should not be borne by us. It should be borne by insurance company. So firefighting expense is also happening because of fire. Are you getting it, Shashank? What book is that? What book is that? Rough book. What have you written in that? Your choice. In book ಆಗೋಯ್ತಾ? Okay, done till here. Okay, come on, guys. Next, write memorandum trading account ಬರೆಯೋಣ. We will write memorandum trading account and later write these terms. Right, memorandum trading account. Finish writing memorandum trading account. Then it shows certain important adjustments for items in memorandum trading. This will be one cute chapter. But to be precise, people find it difficult in this chapter also. ಹ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆರ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ನೀನ್ ಇದೇ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೋ ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದಿನ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ ರಾಮ್ಗೆ. ಛ, ರಾಮನಿಗೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಗೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ ಅವನೇ. ಗಣಿ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾನೆ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ಕೆ, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಜೋಕ್ಸ್? Please vote 100 votes and I will surely help. Christine understood so far? You like this chapter? Which part, Christine? You tell me. I'll translate that too. Can I scroll down? A trading account. What? Yes, sir. Someone asked something. Huh? Memorandum trading. Huh? ಯಾರು? ನಿನ್ನ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಒಂದ್ ಕಾಫಿ ವಿಷ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ. He fought with lady at Ganesh Darshan because he called her auntie. You done with this? Ganesh, what do you say? Left mouse button and then very good. Nice. No. No, no is the answer. And you should scroll up for some student. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಕಣೆ ಫೋನಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿನ್ನ ನಾನೇ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಏನು ಹೇಳೋ ಬೇಗ ಅಂತ ನೀನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಫೋನ್ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಅಂಕಲ್ ಹತ್ರ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರಾಮ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅವಾಗ ಅನ್ಮೋಲ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ ಮನೆಗೆ ಈಗಲೇ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕೊಬ್ಬು ಬಟರ್ ಮಸಾಲ ದೋಸೆ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಸಾದಾ ದೋಸೆ ತಿನ್ನು ವಿತೌಟ್ ತುಪ್ಪ ಯು ಈಟ್ Shall we do problems? Claim. Competition of claim. No. To do the business of insurance in India, you have to be complying the regulations under Insurance Regulator Development Authority Act, IRDA, and also Insurance Act. If not, you can't do the business of insurance in India. No, no, it was actually correct, Satvik. ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಗಣಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. If they're saying what if we rob the goods and then bring them keep them in the godown and it catches fire? And now copy computation of claim. Computation of claim. They will ask the details of the owner. We have to give the details. ಫುಲ್ ಫ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿರೋ ತರ ಸುಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೆರೋಸಿನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರು ನೀನು. ಫೈರ್ ಫೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ದು, ಫೈರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅದು. Later, when they do inspection, they can identify the cause of fire. There, they'll easily identify if it has caught fire because of petrol, short circuit, shots. You should park the Gadi and you should come back. If not, it'll become like Ghost Rider. You will be in the Gadi. Today, how many questions have we done? We've done 3 examples before that. We've done one complete concept. See, Companies Act provisions will apply, and over and above that, you should also follow insurance company provisions. In order to do business of insurance, it has to be registered as a company. Other than company cannot do insurance business in India. Firms and all cannot do insurance business. Second, answers. Second surprise test. Second question, you want me to solve it? I will solve. A lot of them have done that. And if it is proved that you did it, then insurance company will not give anything. Your goods are also gone. Insurance company is also very vigilant on this. Akash is saying, when the net realizable value of the goods go too low, why do instead of selling, isn't it a good option to put it on fire and then claim insurance? Actually, yes. This had in fact happened. I'll tell you. Maybe about 6-7 years ago, there was Kaveri fights happening, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Huge fights. Then there was one specific class of travels people. They took their old bus out, change the number plate of that bus to new latest bus, and then took that bus out and then start riding it between Bangalore and Chennai. Midway, they themselves gave money to people, and they asked those people to come and pelt stones at the bus. And when people whom they gave 500 rupees to came and then pelted stone, someone from the same travel agency put fire to the bus so that they can claim insurance claim on the old bus, saying that it is new bus. Huh? The news may they caught those people who pelted stones. Why did you pelt stones? And we don't know anything. We were at home. They only told us. They only gave 500 rupees and asked us to pelt stones. We don't know who put fire to the bus. So the bus caught fire actually, but they were caught. Now prestige gone. That old bus also gone. They won't get anything also for the same. Huh? Tour some travels tours bus. Don't know the name of the organization. I don't recall. It's a very famous one that happened. Huh? A lot of them tried. Done. Copy this. What happened? These days, lot of movies they bring in insurance now. Ega movie, there was insurance. That's the reason he kills his partner. They will not be able to fulfill the contract. You don't see. These days, movies can cover a lot of concepts. That one more movie, Pawan Kalyan movie, there they teach what to say, majority holding, minority holding, acquisition by hostile takeover, buyback concept there. Three people, daughter, son, and then father. Daughter will marry someone else. She'll go away. 33% stake will be in her name. Someone will try to take over the company hostilely. Hero will go fight with him to bring her, what to say, Atya back. That's basically avoiding hostile takeover. The movie name should have been No Buyback. They renamed it to some nice movie. They brought in one hero in two songs, comedy and all. They put. Ranna. Then Amalgamation and Hostile Takeover, they made one more movie. Aita, come on, let's do questions now. Entry scene? Ready Madila. See, last batch, Sheshad Burma, I taught them like this. Insurer, insure, type the entire theory and then explain it to them. To you people, it's all fancy. Okay, come on. Illustration number 1, page 161. ಒಂದು 4-5 questions ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Satisfaction we want know at the end of the day. ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು 5 question ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. When you people go home, won't your mom ask how many questions did you do today? You tell 2. Mom like only 2. What is this? What does the cell do? ಆಯ್ತು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಹೇಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. When you people become parents, your kids will go to CA class and then come back. You'll be like, were you listening to lecture or sleeping? How many questions did you do? Depart 1. Which chapter? Depart. Did you know stock reserve? Do you know what to say markup markdown? Like no, that one part I don't know. That one part only you should know. Full torture ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. Your kid's life is gone. If they tell somewhere I'll go to do, Papa, I want to go meet my friends. Why? Exam is 1 week. Papa, group study. I know what you do in group study. Sit at home and study. Ah, you would have convinced your parents, but your kids no can't convince you because all that nonsense that they'll be planning to do, you already done. Now read. Calculate the amount of insurance claim to be lodged based on the following information. Value of the stock destroyed by fire 90,000. How much is the stock destroyed by fire? Okay, this is insurable amount. Right next to that if you want. Insurable amount. Insurable amount. Insurance policy is how much? 65. They don't have to tell subject to average clause. We can only get to know that it is average clause. Why? They should have taken insurance policy for 90. They have taken for 65. Am I right? Okay, now tell me. I think until there are only 3 numbers. You tell me how much will be insurance claim. Come on. Banta answer. What did you multiply by what and what did you get? 65,000 divided by 90 multiplied by 40. I'll tell you something. Now listen. 90,000 is stock destroyed by fire. 65,000 is insurance taken. What is the percentage of insurance policy coverage? 65 divided by 90. 72%. Keep that in mind. How much is loss? Not 40. 90,000 lost. Damaged goods when you sold, you got 40,000 back. Loss is only 50. 50 into 72%. 36,000 or something. Got it? Ah. That is one way. Second way is write four items. Shh. Four items in the table. First, insurable amount. Second one, policy amount. From insurable amount, less salvage, loss of stock. So policy, insurable amount, loss of stock. Policy amount, claim amount. And you'll get that. What is it here? Less. What do we get here? Here, policy amount. Policy amount. This is loss of stock multiplied by policy amount divided by insurable amount is claim amount. Not understanding. We'll start with stock as on date of fire, insurable amount. From that we deduct salvage. We get loss of stock. Here we write policy amount. We should find claim. Loss of stock multiplied by policy amount divided by insurable amount is claim amount. Not getting it. We should be able to see the numbers like this. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ. ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ನೋಡುತ್ತೆ ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ claim. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell? Whew. Value of stock as on date of fire is greater than policy amount. How much is stock? 90. How much is policy? 65. So in this case, it is a case of under insurance. Let's separate average clause. Stock as on date of fire 90 less salvage 40 loss of stock 50 policy amount 65. Now multiply. Claim is equal to 50 into 65 divided by 90. That is what I've been telling from then. How much? 36,111. This is one way. Or it can be computed using your formula. I made you write the formula, no? Loss suffered is how much? 50,000. 90 may 40 money you got back. Akas. Sum assured. 65. Actual insurable amount. 90. Now do it. You still get 36. Sir, formula is only easy. Aitu magmadi. Your choice. Left to you. Copy. 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 Yeah. See here, I'll show you something. What is it that you see? The design. You see design here? Reverse also I'll show. Reverse no design. Here there is design. I'll magically remove the design. ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಎರಡೂನು ಸೂರ್ಯ ಬಾಯ್ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ತಗೊಂಬಂದ್ರು ನಾನು ತಿಂಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿನ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. There is spoon here. ಈಗ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಯ್ತದ. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಸೂರ್ಯ? ಇದಕ್ಕೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ನಮ್ದು ರೀ ದೇಶ ಇದು ನಮ್ದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಅದೇ ರಕ್ತ ಕಟ್ರಿ ಇದೇ ರಕ್ತ. Articles. Let us scroll down. Jallianwala Bagh. Jallianwala Bagh. ಮುಂದೆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಡಿದ್ರು ಮುಂದೆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇದಾ 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸರ್ 12 ಆಯ್ತು 12 3 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ಲಿ ಇದು ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಹೇಳಿ ಅದು ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ನನಗೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ 200 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಿಮಗೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹೇಳೋದು ಹಾ how do they identify what taxpayers or not taxpayers for the purpose of state issue? It is the mechanism will cost more than the subsidy. Shall we start second one? Come on, let us now do N.R. Patel. Everyone, easy one. Let's see this. Who would read this? Who would read this? Who's the one next to Sudesh? This side. Ashley. Ashley. Ashley, can you read question number 2 for us? Ashley, come on, read question number 2. Quiet, guys. Underline that 12 June 2008. Write DOF. Date of fire. Paper merchant. Ayyo. Wrong business to catch fire. Full ash avadutalla Ashley. No offense. Yeah. Most of the stocks. Balance stock, what do you do? You read like this and then the paper is saved. Okay. Cost of the stock. That half burnt stock or saved stock, they sold it for 11,200. Shh. Oh, 11,200. What happened? Cost of the stock salvage. Some stock was salvaged in damaged condition. So 11,200 worth stock, they saved it completely. It doesn't have any damage. Whereas 10,500 worth of stock, it's partly burnt. Half the page is burnt. Something like that. Okay, then. That is last year, right there. Underline that. Right? Last year closing stock. Current year opening stock. This is last year's closing stock. Current year opening stock. Hey, how many of you have done this chapter in BCom? Oh, not bad. Next. This will become opening stock in our memorandum trading account. Is purchases. So this is purchases till the date of fire. This will come in memorandum trading account as purchases. So much? 1,12,000. Sales is 1,54,000. Read what's given after that. Simple. Last year's opening stock will become last year's closing stock will become current year opening stock. Purchases and sales is the date of fire. They've given GP will put it on the sales. We'll get closing stock as balance in figure as on date of fire. And then we'll compare it with the amount to the extent policy is taken. Patel has insured stock for 60,000. We'll adjust that the salvage value of 11,200, 10,500. That's it. We'll get the answer. Shall we do this? Come on. Opening stock 83,500. Shall I write 83,500? Opening stock 83,500. Then purchases 1,12,000. Sales 1,54,000. GP 30% on sales. 30% on 1,54,000. How much? 46,200. We'll find the closing stock as balancing figure. This is till the date of fire. Sales is also till the date of fire. How much is the total? 146, 148, 158, 158, 161, 241, 700. 241, 700 minus 154. 46 plus 40, 86, 700. So 87, 700 is closing stock. This is stock as on date of fire. Now we should identify the claim. Shall we do the claim computation? Yeah. Stock as on date of fire is 87, 700. How much is the insurance policy for? 60. So 60,000. This is under insurance. Policy is taken for lesser value. We'd have to write this. This is a case of under insurance. So we'd have to apply average clause to find out the claim amount. How do we apply? Very simple. Stock as on date of fire 87,700. Policy amount 60,000. Deduct the stock salvage. How much? 11,200 plus 10,500. Partly burnt, fully burnt, we don't care. How much money did you get by selling that stock? How much? 21,700. So how much is your loss? 66,000. 66,000. So ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ 87,700 ಗೆ 60,000 ಆದ್ರೆ 66,000 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 66,000 into 60,000 divided by 87,700. 45,100 and okay 153. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮುಗಿಸಿದಾಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾರು ಮುಗಿಸಿಲ್ವಾ? Finished? Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Insurance claim. Hats off, brother. Hats off. ಯಾರ ಕೈಲೂ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Nobody can do it. You have done it. It's finished already. Answer. So fast, who can do it? Yes. ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಪಾರಿವಾಳ ಕಾಣಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಗಣಿ 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 ದೇ ಕಾಲ್ ದಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ನಾಯಿ ಕಾಣಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಗಣಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಕಾರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಗಣಿ ಕಾರ್. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಣಿ. ದ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್, ದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗಣಿ ಅಂತ. I don't know if it's allowed now. So when we used to attend CA Foundation classes, so back then in the class there used to be some 3-4 names which are famous. So in Wikipedia there used to be all these stories, no? Brief description. So if you search this, all Hindi serials and all Hindi serials in that script used to come. So in that script, wherever name is there, change that name to that person's name and then put it in Wikipedia. Wikipedia we edit it. And then entire thing is there, and then share that link in the classroom group. Yeah, everyone go and then read, and then the Hindi episodes of that see Wikipedia with class students' name in it. Every character would have been named after a class student. ಬಾಲಿಕಾ ವಧು ಸಾಸ್ ಬಿನಾ ಸಸುರಾಲ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ copy fast, copy fast. We can do two more. Should I scroll a little? N.R. Patel. Hot Hill. Which country citizen? Canada. But you know, Canada is part of Punjab. Punjab is part of Canada. Extended part of Punjab is Canada. So, was a mistake note. No, I didn't use name. Once class will open ಮಾಡಿ not yet college open due to the party spring someone would look somewhat like that ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿ shall I scroll how is this chapter nice peace in the beginning first day every chapter is peace no this will remain a peaceful chapter loss of profit if you understand it correctly it's very simple again that day introduction day if you miss gone tomorrow second half if you miss no then again you would have to mug up steps to solve the problems tomorrow second half don't miss first half we'll do problems on this first half if you miss loss of stock go in the second half if you miss loss of profit go in the if you miss both days sorry morning and evening both morning first half and then second half then insurance claims chapter go in the sir why do firms take insurance policy for a lower amount if you take insurance policy for a higher amount when the policy amount is more premium amount will be more if you take the policy amount for lower amount premium amount will be less got it premium is dependent upon the amount of policy because higher the risk higher the premium come on let us solve question number 3 sultan shall we start धीरा 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 sultana yes come on let us do this one sir will you do you mind reading please read sultan the fire insurance policy taken out by Sultan Limited. No, Sultan. Stock purchased by the company for resale and stock sent to the company on approval for which a pro forma invoice was sent by the supplier. Okay, so there are two things. One, they purchase goods for resale and they've also taken goods on return or approval basis for which the sender has given you pro forma invoice, meaning you don't have the ownership of those goods. You only have the possession of those goods. But will you get insurance claim on that also? Yeah. Continue reading. A disastrous fire took place at the warehouse on 1st October 2007. 1st October 2007. Date of fire. Underline. Right. DOF. And you have been asked to prepare the claim for submission to the insurance company. We will do it. Unfortunately, many of the records of Sultan Limited Okay. Hmm. So how did that catch fire? Caught disastrous fire because of air bombing made by Rimasin. Rimasin, no. Vidi. Okay, value of stock salvaged. Ramikasin. Value of stock salvaged after fire. So this has to be deducted from insurable amount or stock as on date of fire to find the loss of stock. Next. Will there be insurance claim on this also? Yes, this should be included in our closing stock. Then this is sales till date of fire, 6,26,500. Next, they have given purchase for 9 months. That is purchases till date of fire. Next, they have given stock as per accounts. This is 165,706 is opening stock. This is last year's closing stock. Underline that and write opening stock. Yes. Next, there is one very important adjustment. Read. But on examination. No, no, E. E means second half. Stock has been undervalued by 7,534. What should we do? Should add back to opening stock. The value of the inventory as per in memorandum trading account will no longer be 165,706. If you're doing as per accounting standard 2, it will be 165,206. But if you are preparing memorandum trading account, what should we do? 165,206 plus 7,534. It will be 1,72,840. 5 plus 2, 7. Oh, 34 plus 640 doesn't add to 200. Okay. Sorry. You understood? Purchase, sale, they've given. So you know opening stock, you know purchase, you know sale. You don't know GP, you don't know closing stock. So if they give GP information, they've given in the next line. You find GP, balance and figure will be closing stock. From that closing stock, if you that is a stock as on date of fire. If you deduct that stock salvage, you understand amount of loss stock. Sorry, loss of stock. Have they given policy amount? Policy amount is given, not given. When the policy amount is not given, it means that there is sufficient policy amount taken. There is no under insurance. So entire loss of stock will be claimed. Easy. We can do one more. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ 1224. Yes. ನಮ್ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ 12:30ವರೆಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಐ ಸೇ ಗ್ರೀಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ಗ್ರೀಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟಿಲ್ 1 o'clock. ಟೈಮ್ ಗಲಾರ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳಿ, ಕೆಲಸ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. Come on. Value of stock salvaged after the fire. Where do we write? After memorandum trading account. Here we try to compute no stock. Yes. Stock as on date of fire. Less what do we deduct? Salvage. How much is salvage? 68,640. From what do we deduct 68,640? We don't know. What do we get after that? We don't know. Nan jote journey. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ. ನೀವು ಮೂವಿನೇ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೂವಿ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ, ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ supplied on approval and lost in fire 4,000. Do we do anything? Don't do anything. Don't do anything. This is including closing stock. If not, we should exclude it. Should we exclude it now? As of now, no. Later we'll see if there is some other adjustment. Then sales for 9 months 6,26,500. If there was differential profit margin, we would have written this 6,26,500 in the inner column, deducted that goods sent on return or approval, written it at cost on the outer column. Right now, entire goods same value, this is also same value, so no adjustment. Oh, moreover, this is goods received, no? We have received those goods on return or approval basis. No problem. Let it be like that. Sales 6,26,500. Got it? What's after that? Purchases for 9 months 6,02,100. Little space for opening stock. Let us write purchases. How much? 6,02,100 till date of fire. Okay. Now if you add and okay, the question is, does this purchase include this goods supplied on return or approval basis? Does this include? If they have not included, we should add separately. The reason is this is not goods purchased, this goods received, but this will be still included in our closing stock because this stock has burnt in our godown. We will get insurance claim for this stock also. Are you getting it? So two options. One, you can add this to purchases and then write it in the outer column, or you write purchases 6,02,100 outer column, write goods received on return or approval basis 6,000, sorry 4,000 also in outer column. Either ways, it is fine. Ultimately, such goods which are received on return or approval basis should be treated as goods received, should be included in closing stock, will be claimed by us. Insurance company will pay us money for the same. Are you getting it? I can't give the supplier, take ash. Why? Goods got burnt. I am not owner, you are owner. He won't believe. He will say, give me goods back or give me money. He would not accept ash. Correct or no? Yeah, next. Stock. Stock as per accounts. 165,206. This is opening. To this, what do we do? 7,534 we should add. I'll write opening stock. 165,206. Add undervaluation. How much should we add? 7,534. Add, how much do we get? 172,740. What's after that? GP percentage is 20. It was expected that this year it would have maintained the same. Okay, if they would have told they're supposed to be expected upward trend of 2%, would have added to. Now we'll write GP 6,26,500 into 20%. How much? 1,25,300. Add it. Find our total on the debit side. 9,04,140. 9,04,140. Deduct 6,26,500. Closing stock 2,77,640. Let us write here. Stock as on date of fire 2,77,640. Have they given policy amount? They have not given policy amount. Did you understand? When they have not given policy amount, what does it mean? Policy amount is zero. Sir, policy amount not available. Loss of stock will write multiplied by amount not available. So the claim amount is also not available. No, we'll assume that there is sufficient insurance taken and entire loss will be claimed. Shall we do that? How much will be loss of stock? 277,640 minus 68,640. 2,09,000. Claim amount will also be 2,09,000. Did you get what I'm trying to tell? That's it. We are done with question number 3. Question number 4. Oh, Anmol. Nimde. Huh? Yeah, right. Copy illustration number 3. Shall we do one more question? One more question. No. What will you people say if I say no? I will not leave the class until and unless I do one more question. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Huh? What will you say? No. Huh? What did they say? ಬೈಕ್ ಪಂಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಬೈಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಕೂಟರ್ ಪಂಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಟೈರ್ ರೋಡ್ ಎಂಡಿಗೆ ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಗೇರ್. ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ದುಡ್ಡು ಇಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿ ಗೇರ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ. ಏನು? ಅದೇ ಇವಾಗ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಗಿ ಗೇರ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಬೈಕ್ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ ದಿನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂದ ನನ್ನ ಬೈಕ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಐ ನೋ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಓಡ್ಸಕ್ ಏನು ಭಾರ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ಲ, ತಳ್ಳಕ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಭಾರ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ಲ. You know how I put center stand? I put side stand. lean it on the side, then put center stand and then push it back. That is much easier. Hmm. Initially, that backside handle was not there. Backside handle illandre center stand ಆಗದೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. There's no grip for you to hold. If you sit, it will be very comfortable. Yeah, it looks little odd, but there is no other position. That is an old one, 2017. I didn't buy it in 2017. I bought it recently. Last year, 1.5 year. That is 650. This is 535. This is original. That is the replica copy. After this became a hit, then this launched that. Shall we solve the next? Okay, we have set of questions. Sir, the gross profit percentage is not told whether on sales. If nothing is mentioned, it is assumed to be on sales. It's always on sales unless mentioned. Always, Shashank. When they don't mention it on cost, it's always on sales. Shall I scroll down? Please solve, or to say, compiler questions on department and incomplete records. Start solving. We'll discuss in tomorrow's class all the past paper exam analysis from incomplete records and the department. Or shall we do one question from incomplete records? Sir, already 12:30, sir. Guarantee puncture. ಇದು ಪಂಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Taxi. Back tire. Tomorrow I'll come to class, no? We'll all be in class copying. ಎಲ್ಲ vehicle number ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು. No? But it will not come tomorrow. You won't come on. Why? Tomorrow you're not coming. So tomorrow whoever is absent would have done that. So easy to identify. I know if people are good, you won't do it. But ಆಯ್ತಾ? How do you rate? Good day, not a good day, good day. Understood everything that we did? Understood what we did today? I have left a responsibility on you people. Please do that markup topic at home and come so that we can do next question non markup in tomorrow's class. Will you do that? Please. If you don't do it, then there is no point in me giving you so much time. I could have finished that department today. Huh? And tomorrow we'll be finishing this loss of stock also. And we'll start with loss of profit. Loss of profit will get over by Monday. If we can finish it by Sunday, it will be actually fantastic. Monday we can use time to do branch accounting later. Okay. I was little too worried today whether you people will be good listeners today for what to say markup. Usually what happens, markup people don't understand. Markup is over, then after 1 week people and come and say, sir, I didn't understand that mark. That's not a very good sign. But I am safe to assume that you people have understood. Very good. So I am feeling confident that there are 100 people in the class who understand. There was guilt. ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಇನ್ ಮುಂದೆ 100 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬರುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರೋ 3 ಜನ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ. That's it. Did you guys learn anything new today? Did you guys have little fun today? Remember, life is not a battle to be struggling, it's a game to be enjoyed. Till the time you're learning something, you're having fun. It's all good. The day you guys either stop learning something new or stop having fun, trust me, you might start struggling because you might be in it. So the thumb rule to stay happy is pretty simple. It is to stay in the game. So for one last time on this day, I have just one simple question for all of you. Are we in the game? Are we in the game? Are we in the game? On to the top of your voice. Are we in the game? That guys, tata, bye bye. Take care. See you all tomorrow in the morning. Till then, have a great time. Bye. Bye bye. Sir, please send. I will send now, sir. I will send. I will send right now. And then only I'll end this meeting. But for people watching it recorded, tata bye bye. This is over.